Pretty special. It was amazing. Game of ebbs and flows. They started really well and we responded really well. Then they came back. So really good test. I was really proud of how composed we were, especially with Stu and Jack going off early. It was just, I feel like we had a good Steely resolve and some pretty special goals tonight. It was amazing front row seats, amazing to be a part of.
You mentioned some of those things that happened in the first quarter with Stewie going off. There was a lot that seemed like it was going against us, but we managed to really wrestle the game back. What was that message at quarter time, and how were we able to maintain our composure and really get it back on our terms?
Yeah, we spoke about it pre-game too, that we knew they were going to come, they were going to have their momentum moments in the game, and for us to just take a breath, stay calm and stay in the moment. So, we didn't really panic when Jack went off and Stu went off, and I thought especially the defence really fought hard to not let 6, 7, 8 goals through in that first quarter. So, it set us up, and then we were able to get the game back in our terms. So, amazing.
It was an electric atmosphere a couple of weeks ago against Brisbane, but it sounded even better tonight. Over 99,000, I think it was the biggest crowd in 50-odd years. Talk us through what that experience is like.
Is that what it was, 99,000?
99,500 and something.
Mate, it brings a smile to my face. These are the things post-career you remember. To be a part of this in front of everyone, you play in front of 99,000, it's pretty awesome. So I thought our fans were amazing. Hawks fans were loud, pretty hostile, which we knew going in. So it was amazing. Great part, like the Hawks fans are booing Baz, and then our fans respond with cheers. It's sort of a battle in itself. So amazing game to be a part of.
And obviously a great win, but one more to go. You've been there on the last day in September a couple of times throughout your career. How exciting is it to be back there on the biggest stage?
It's amazing. You never think you're going to be back here again. You want to, but they're really tough to come by. So awesome. We're going to keep the week as simple as we can, and as same as we have all year. We'll be really organised. The staff will be really organised, and have a good training week. Recover up and prep for next Saturday, which pumped to be in. I'm pumped. Yeah, it's so good.
Guys, talk us through it. How good does that feel? Off to another grand final.
It's surreal. We're off to another grand final. Great credit to the boys. Worked hard all year, and our hard work's paid off. We've got one more to go though, so I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. I want to get a great weekend and prep for next week.
Looked like we really bounced back from a tough first quarter. What was the message at quarter time, and how do we manage to get the game back on our terms?
I felt that was playing, had it on our terms. Just our inside 50s were letting us down, so we cleaned up the inside 50s and really got on top there in that second quarter.
And you're getting a real reputation as a big game player. You dominated tonight. It was great to see you at full flight out there. How much do you enjoy playing on the big stage like that?
No, I don't know. I don't really think about it too much. I just go out there and play my game. But it's great to play well in these type of games. It's probably the biggest games of them all in September. So it's great to perform out there.
Well played, Tyson. Great stuff, mate. You're into your first grand final. How good does that feel?
How good's that? Oh, it's amazing. I can't wait.
You play really well here at the G. You have all year, and another good performance tonight. Amazing turnaround by the boys at the end of that first quarter. Talk us through it. How did you see the game play out?
Yeah, we just stuck to our way, and we knew they were going to have a hot start, and they often do, and we were able to get on top and hold off.
And that crowd, 99,000, how amazing was the sound, and how great are the Cats fans that have supported us all through the season, but they've gone to another level these last couple of weeks.
How epic's that? 99.5, unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when I saw it up there, so yeah, it was loud, it's definitely loud, but hopefully 100,000 next week, which would be good, but so good, the Cats fans.
How good does it feel? You're heading to an AFL Grand Final. Talk us through it.
Doesn't get any better. It's probably as good as your haircut, so if we can get that on camera. But no, it's one of the best feelings in the world, and I think the only thing we'll top it will be next week with a win, I reckon.
Well, we'll enjoy the win. We'll obviously... We'll enjoy the win. We'll really enjoy it and lap it up, but then you've got the big one next week. How exciting is that occasion going to be? Back in front at the MCG, in front of a packed house.
Yep.
How much are you looking forward to that opportunity?
Oh, cannot wait. It's jumping at the bit, but the Cats fans turned out for us tonight, didn't they? I think there's 99,000 in, we might have had 80 of them, so hopefully they can come again next week because we'll put on a show, hopefully.
And just one quick one on the game itself. Obviously, we were a bit up against it in that first quarter, and things sort of were flowing against us. Stewie goes down, and we just respond, as we have all year, we responded in a really tough moment. How'd you see that, and what was the message that really turned that around?
Yeah, we knew they start well. They've started well for every final they've played this year, so we knew we had to kind of embraced that, and then when we got it on our terms, we knew no team can go with us. So it took us obviously a little while to get going. Fans might have liked it, but as soon as we get our Cats footy going, I think we're pretty hard to stop.
So slick. Like, the crowd was so loud. Never played. I played in the qualifying final, but first year playing finals, and it's so sick. All the boys were elite. Unreal.
You came on as a sub a bit earlier this week when Shuey went down. How'd you make sure you were still in the moment, ready to go when the opportunity came knocking?
Yeah, that's the thing with the sub. Like, you can always go on. Jack went down. I was like, might be going on here, and then he was fine. I was like, nah. And Shuey went down like a minute later, 2 minutes later. So you just always got to be switched on, and the whole coaching staff and all the players were so good for me, keeping me in the moment.
How special is it to be able to celebrate with all your family and friends in here as well?
Yeah, it's so cool. Love the family. Like, support's been amazing. So yeah, it's super special.
Getting to come in and play your first couple of finals in front of massive crowds both weeks, over 99,000 this week, and the Cats fans were in full force. How special is that moment?
Yeah, it's so sick, unreal. It's so loud out there, and it's so cool to be a part of. Like, you grow up going to prelim finals and stuff like that, and to be on the ground a part of it, it's unreal.
Congratulations, mate, and enjoy it. Just talk us through, how good does that feel? You're going back to another grand final.
Unreal, mate. It's exhausting. I'm buggered. Can't wait to get in the car and go home, to be honest. Is that loud in here as well? I think I'm just getting old. I'm complaining, but I shouldn't, because bloody awesome for the football club, awesome for the players, awesome for the fans. Let's go. Let's enjoy the week and get straight back to training for one last time. And I'm looking forward to I've only got one gym session left in me this year. And then, I'm going to take it all in with the other boys. We sort of spoke about that already. Enjoy it. Don't get overawed by it, but definitely enjoy it. And here we go.
It's still a pretty similar core to that 2022 grand final that's here, but there's also some really fresh faces that have come in this year and made a big impact. How special is it to see this group come so far in the space of this year?
Oh, it's been massive. It's been huge. We've got a lot of guys come in. You don't forget, but you got to sort of remember that there's been some big names retire at this football club, some absolute all-timers. And then to have guys come in, Scratcher Neil stepping up, he's going to a grand final, Lawson's back there, Ollie Dempsey on the wing, Max Holmes, what an incredible story that's going to be. Baz has come in, Danger's somehow still doing what Danger does. He just primes himself. We prime him all year for these moments. What a game that was from him. So, mate, I need to take a deep breath here.
How good does that feel? 3 years on from the 2022 grand final, you're heading back to the big dance.
Yeah, it was one of the best games I've ever played in. The back and forth, the slow start, and the way we responded is just pretty special, and so proud of the boys. Even without Stewie, one of our best players, our best leaders, we absolutely love him, so we did it for him. We didn't do it without him, we did it for him.
There's a lot of young guys in this group that are really driving those standards and really pushing the team to the next level, and have done all year. Guys like Connor O'Sullivan, Lawson Humphries that are going to experience a grand final for the first time. How cool is it to be a little bit of a leader within that group and to be able to see those guys come on so much this year?
Yeah, they deserve it. They've done it all, done all the work, and we've just supported them along the way. Pre-game, I looked at the team, and Max Holmes goes, how many of these guys are in the 2020 grand final? And we counted 5. So I only had five of the same teammates. So that's how well our recruiting team, our development team, and credit to the players themselves that have just kept this team going and kept this team humming and playing our way in team football that gets rewarded.
And you've been there on the biggest stage, and you're back there again next week. What's it going to take? And you know what it takes to win a flag. What is it going to take over this next week to be well and truly prepared, no matter who we have to face next weekend?
Well, this game was probably one of the hardest of my life, and it's going to be double that. So we're just got to be ready for anything and be adaptable as the way we have been, and take the game on and try to win, because I think we can do it, and I think why not?
Super stoked, obviously. Kind of hard to put it into words at the moment. Pretty emotional, I guess. Just growing up, it's what I always wanted to do, and I'm so grateful to be here.
You talked to Gryan a little while ago, and he said it's probably the best game that he's ever been a part of, and you're really getting used to these big games now. I think it's your 4th final in 2 years. Can you talk us through the game itself and the experience out there?
Yeah, it's a privilege to be at the club, obviously. Played 30-odd games and played 4 finals, so I'm really lucky, and it was really tense. It never really felt like we had control of the game. Hawthorn really good all day. But I think to our credit, we just kept responding when we needed to, and really proud of the boys. I thought it was a really mature effort tonight.
And what about that? When Stewie went down at the end of that first quarter, it looked a little bit grim and the scoreboard was getting away from us a little bit, but we managed to bounce it back really well in that second term. From a defensive point of view, what was the key to unlocking that success from the second quarter onwards?
I think as a group we have a lot of confidence that our formation and structure is going to hold up. Obviously, heartbreaking for Stewie, heart and soul of the club. It's, really, really hard, and you feel really sad for him because, he's somebody that you want out there, but he's somebody that really encapsulates, I guess, what we want as a club and how we defend. And I think once he went down, we really, I think as a group, really came together and sorted that out, which I think was really important because obviously Stewie's probably our best player, and I think we responded really well to, have a more team-based approach.
And how exciting is this next week going to be in the lead up to the game? We get to sit back and watch and see who we play tomorrow in that game, and then it's just going to be an absolute whirlwind. How much are you looking forward to the whole week?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's it. I'm going to try and take away from it. Just don't think too much about the game. Just have a bit of fun. Because really lucky. Not many people get to experience this. I'm just going to really try and enjoy it, really take it in, and. I've got to make sure I get a lot of sleep, otherwise I'm going to be buggered. But, it's going to be good. I can't wait.
Paddy, you're going back to the grand final. How good does that feel?
Yeah, it's special. It's what we set ourselves for at the start of the pre-season, and there's no guarantees in this business. We gave ourselves a chance, and, I felt like we were building our game right throughout the season, so it's nice to, give ourselves an opportunity.
There was a fair bit of adversity in that first quarter, and we really had to bounce back in the second term and then onwards as well. From a captain's point of view, how proud of you of that group to be able to bounce back when they had our backs against the wall?
Super proud. Yeah, it wasn't perfect. Prelims are bloody hard to win, so we were able to rally. We didn't execute perfectly in that first quarter, so we knew what we needed to address. It was just about executing that, and we did it well.
And the roar of those Cats fans, it's over 99,000 in the house tonight again. How special is that to hear that support?
It's to be honest, the last couple of games, I think it's the loudest, the most aggressive's the wrong word, but invested. I feel like our crowd's ever been. So, to all our members, a huge thank you to you guys, because you what make the game so special for us, and you're a huge part of our victory tonight.
Thanks, Paddy. Well played tonight.